This is one of the most unique things I've ever seen happen regarding any Roblox developer or any Roblox game in the entire 10 years that I've been around on the platform, and I've seen a few people around on Twitter discussing how this is the second time that this has happened to a game on Roblox, but I cannot for the life of me find the person that was talking about that, so not only am I slightly annoyed that I don't know the first case of a Roblox game being turned into a Steam game, which means I also don't know which Roblox game that actually was, but also I'm not going to be able to refer to Piggy as the first Roblox game to become a game on Steam just in case it's actually not, purely because I cannot find which Roblox game actually was. But basically at the lovely hour of 2 a.m. in the morning, just a couple of days ago, I saw a tweet from MiniToon, the creator of Piggy, on my timeline on Twitter, and he said, "Ahoy everyone, we are proud to announce Piggy Hunt coming to Steam soon. You will be able to use your DLC codes in this game to unlock stuff." And the first time I read and came across this tweet, I initially thought it was just another game update or some kind of a cryptic message for the game of Piggy on the Roblox platform, because MiniToon does that quite a lot and I enjoy seeing it so much. But after around maybe 30 seconds of reading through the replies, I noticed that the tweet had a link attached to it, and that's also when I realised that the link said something about the game store on Steam. And you guessed it, the attached link takes us to a page for a game that is currently on the platform of Steam, not Roblox, and it's in the game store on Steam right now. Like, it's just not available for purchase at the moment. But the name of the game is Piggy Hunt, and I can't lie, because when I heard Piggy had been turned into a real Steam game, I fully expected it to just be the game of Piggy on Roblox, but I don't know, copy and pasted into a game on Steam, except obviously maybe the art direction would have been slightly changed, because the original Piggy is currently in the style of the same old blocky Roblox that everyone knows and loves. But that's not the case. Like, it's still got some elements of Piggy in there from what I can tell of the screenshots and the trailer of the game, but this is entirely its own game. This is a completely different game. This is not Piggy copy and pasted. You can tell just how much work, time and effort has been put into this. And at the moment it says the game isn't available for purchase just yet, but the most surprising thing to me here is the fact that it says it's coming in September 2021, which is literally next month. So they decided to announce it very close to the apparent release date, which I don't know how everyone feels about that right now, but I am both extremely impatient and my attention span can probably last for 4 minutes at the best of times. So the idea of a highly anticipated game being announced and then released just a few weeks later without having to wait months or even years sounds like a miracle to me. The description of the game on Steam says, "Piggy Hunt is a fast-paced survival horror multiplayer game. Survivors must work together to survive and escape from the infected," which, I mean, that basically does just sound like the description of the Piggy game on Roblox, and it has quite a few different thumbnails showing screenshots from the game, as well as an entire trailer showing real gameplay from the game, and just from watching the trailer and seeing the thumbnails, I hate to say it because I know that a lot of people don't really like this, but I instantly get Among Us vibes, and I mean that in the nicest way possible, because like I said, I know a lot of people seem to have a negative opinion regarding Among Us, but I don't think the overall gist of the game is what reminds me of it, because Piggy Hunt is definitely very different to Among Us in the sense that the killer in this is obviously the Piggy, and they are not hidden. Like, you don't have to figure out who the killer is, and you don't have to vote anybody away, but you do have to complete a bunch of different tasks in order to survive the killer and escape whatever it is you are trying to escape with the other survivors. And obviously, considering the game is not released yet and it's not going to release until next month, the only thing we have to go on right now is all of these screenshots of the game and the trailer of the game, but thankfully the description does go into a little bit more detail about what the game is going to offer. The Piggy universe expands with Piggy Hunt, a multiplayer adventure where survivors team up to escape the wrath of the infected, the monstrosity trying to hunt them down. So it's just like I said, I think this is maybe where I'm getting the Among Us vibes from, but the survivors have to complete tasks, solve puzzles, puzzles, find and use tools to help one another survive and escape, and then the infected have to use traps and all of your senses to hunt down the survivors. And finally, the end of the description mentions some features of the game, which are fast-paced fun for up to 6 players, more players available with custom game mode, highly customizable characters, weapons and items, use custom game mode to create endless playable options, 3 house maps to play, each with different mechanics to win, and obviously this entire thing is officially licensed game from MiniToon. And the entire time that I was looking through everything regarding Piggy Hunt and just becoming super excited about the release of the game being next month, I completely forgot that with it being on Steam, it was probably highly likely that the game isn't going to be free, which is a good thing, by the way. I don't want the game to be free because you can obviously tell, you can so clearly tell the amount of effort that has gone into this entire project, and not only am I very happy to see a Roblox game going this far, but especially for it to be Piggy and especially for it to be MiniToon, because MiniToon I think is one of the nicest developers that I've ever met on Roblox. However, I wouldn't worry too much about it not being free for the time being, because according to the RTC, the early access Steam version of Piggy Hunt will cost $5, and then eventually after the early access has ended, it will become free, and then it will also release for mobile devices, so it's going a lot further than I initially realized. But I think September might be the early access release, which will be the $5 version, and then sometime after that, I'm not entirely sure when. We have not got a great deal of information right now, but eventually it will become free, so there is not too much to worry about there. But yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to this right now. Like I said, there's not a great deal of information. The only thing we have to go off right now is one trailer and a few different screenshots from inside of the game, and from those alone, I can tell you that I probably will end up buying the early access version, because $5 to play a game like this absolutely seems like a win to me. So, one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate love and support that you guys give me. And you know what? It helps me out a lot. But me think of Roblox Piggy being turned into an actual real life Steam game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.